lecture series of numerical methods. Today we are going to see a problem under cubic spline. Before going to see this problem, better you watch the previous lecture video. The link of the previous lecture video will be given in the description box. So if you once go through that video, after that if you are seeing the problem, it will be very easy to understand. So now look at the question. Find the cubic spline for the following table values and hence evaluate y of 1.5 and y dash of 2. The x data 1, 2, 3 and y data minus 6, minus 1, 16. So here the given x values are 1, 2, 3 and y values are minus 6, minus 1, 16. For this data only we are going to find cubic spline, and also we are supposed to find y of 1.5 and y dash of 2. So first we will find the spline equation. After completed that we will go for the second part of the question. So before we start the solution, we will write the given data. From the given data, our x values, that is x0 equal to 1 and x1 equal to 2 and x2 equal to 3. By the same manner, our y0 equal to minus 6 and y1 equal to minus 1 and y2 equal to 16. And in the formula for the cubic spline, we used to have the formula h also involving. So how to find out h? H is nothing but difference between the x data, that is 2 minus 1, 1, 3 minus 2 also 1. So in this problem the h is equal to 1. So here h is equal to 1, and the n value is also important for the spline. How to find out n values? Here x0, x1 and x2. So here n is equal to 2. So first, before start the problem, the prelim values x0, x1, x2, y0, y1, y2, h and n values we are supposed to write like this. Now in the theory part we have written some equations results. The first result we know that mi minus 1, that is the suffix, plus 4mi plus mi plus 1 equal to 6 by h square into yi minus 1 minus 2yi plus i plus 1. Here we are going to substitute the value for I to find the values of m, m0, m1, m2. And here I is equal to general result. In the theory lecture video we have discussed, I takes the value 1 to n minus 1. I equal to 1 to n minus 1 we have discussed already. And here n is equal to 2. That means I is equal to 1 to 2 minus 1, that is also 1. So I takes only one value, that is I is equal to 1 in this problem. Okay, this is the way we have to identify the I value. So now we know that I is equal to 1. So we are supposed to substitute the I value in this equation. What will happen? 1 minus 1. So m0 plus I means 1. So 4m1 plus 1 plus 1 2 m2 equal to 6 by h square. H is equal to 1. So we need to write only 6. Okay, into yi minus 1, 1 minus 1 0, that means what? y0 minus 2yi, so 2y1 plus I plus 1, that is 1 plus 1 2, so y2. Okay, so now we got an equation like this. In this one we are supposed to substitute the values of y0, y1, y2. So what will happen? m0 plus 4m1 plus m2 equal to 6 into y0. y0 is minus 6 minus 2 into y1. y1 is minus 1 plus y2. y2 is 16. Okay, so what will happen? So it is equal to minus into minus plus. So this will become as plus 2 and 16. So you can get that 18 minus 6, 12. 12 into 6, 72. So m0 plus 4m1 plus m2 equal to 72. Okay, so in this one, in this equation, m0, m1, m2 are involving. We know very well that in the theory part we have written m0 equal to 0 and mn equal to 0. We are applying this result here. What will happen? m0 equal to 0 and here n equal to 2. That means what? m2 equal to 0. So which implies m2 equal to 0. Substituting these two values in this equation, we can get 4m1 equal to 72, which implies m1 equal to 18. Okay, so we got all the values here, m0, m1, m2. So now after find out the values of m0, m1, m2, you can go for the spline equation. The spline equation is f of x is equal to x I plus 1 minus x whole power 3 by 6h mi plus x minus xi whole power 3 by 6h into mi plus 1 plus x I plus 1 minus x by h into yi minus 1 by 6 mi plus x minus xi by h into yi plus 1 minus h square by 6 into mi plus 1. We can call this as equation 1. So this is the spline equation. In this one only we are going to take the first interval. What is the first interval? When 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2. This is the given x data. The given x data, we have the x value 1, 2, 3. Isn't it? We have the x value as 1, 2, 3. This is the first interval. So x0 to x1. So when x lies between x0 to x1, what is the spline? The next case, when x lies between x1 to x2, what is the spline? That is the question. So in the first interval, 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2. We can compare this equation with the theory. That is the first lecture. So in this one, we can write this as x0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to x1. Okay, so that means this x1 is nothing but what? x0 plus 1. Okay, so when you are comparing with the general one, that is xi less than or equal to x less than or equal to xi plus 1. That means what? Which implies I is equal to 0. Isn't it? Which implies I is equal to 0. So in the spline equation, we are supposed to substitute I is equal to 0. That is, put I is equal to 0 in equation 1. Put I equal to 0 in equation 1. The introduction lecture of spline, that description, in the description box I will give you the link. You go through that video. After that you come to this problem. It will be very easy to understand. So now we are going to substitute I equal to 0 in equation 1. So now we have substituted I equal to 0. So the spline equation, that is the equation 1, becomes as x1 minus x1 minus x power 3 by 6h into m0 into m1, and here m0 and m1. So in all the places of m0, m1, okay, and h and x0, x1, in all the places we have to substitute the corresponding values. We will get the spline equation. So before applying that, first we will give the preference for the m values, because m0 value is 0. Okay, so this term will become as 0, and here this term will also become 0. m0 is 0, and here also m0 is 0. Okay, so in the remaining places we will substitute the values. So what will happen? X minus x0. What is our x0? x0 is 1. Okay, so x minus 1 whole power 3. X minus 1 whole power 3 by h is 1. Okay, 6 into 1, and m1. What is our m1? m1 is 18 into 18 plus x1 minus x. What is our x1? x1 is 2. So 2 minus x divided by h. 2 minus x divided by h. h is 1 into what? Into y0. What is our y0? y0 is minus 6. Minus 6, and this term will become 0. Okay, plus x minus x0. x minus x0 is 1 divided by h. That one we need not to write, or otherwise you substitute the value. And here it is y1. y1 is minus 1 minus h square, that is 1 by 6 into m1. m1 is 18. Now we have substituted all the values. So we can cancel here 6 into 18. We can cancel 3 times. And here also we can get only minus 6 and here also you can cancel for 3 times. So you can get x minus 1 whole power 3 into 3, and here it is 2 minus x into minus 6, and here we can get x minus 1 into minus 1 minus 3. Okay, that means we can get minus 4. So multiplying and simplifying all this, here we have to apply a minus b the whole cube. So applying that, we can get the result as 3x cubed minus 9x square plus 11x minus 11. So this is the first spline equation in the interval 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2. So this is the first spline. F of x is equal to 3x cube minus 9x square plus 11x minus 11. So this is the first spline equation. By the same manner, we are supposed to take the next interval. What is the next interval? x1 to x2. So in that one we have to take like that. By the same manner, look at this. When 2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 3, that is x1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2. That means what? Here I plus 1, that means 1 plus 1, which implies I is equal to 1. So in the equation 1, that is the spline equation, we are supposed to put I is equal to 1. When you are substituting I is equal to 1 in equation 1, we can get the equation as f of x is equal to x2 minus x power 3 by 6h into m1, and here m2 and m1, and here also m2. Substituting all the values, here also we are applying the same formula a minus b the whole cube. Applying that, simplifying all the terms, arranging the terms, we are getting the f of x as minus 3x cube plus 27x square minus 61x plus 37. So this is the second spline equation for the given data. So how many spline equations we have arrived? We got two spline equations. First one is 1 to 2 and the next equation is 2 to 3. So after find out the spline equation, we are supposed to write like this. The required equation of the cubic splines are f of x is equal to first equation and the second equation. So after this the problem is completed. Yes, we have completed or not? We have not completed because one more part in the question is there. What is that? The question is find also. That is hence evaluate y of 1.5 and y dash of 2. So first we will go for y of 1.5. That means what? We have to find the y value at x is equal to 1.5. In that sense, we have to go for the interval 1 to 2. In this place only 1.5 will be, isn't it? 1 to 2 interval only, x is equal to 1.5 will be there. So we can take the first spline equation. In this equation only we are supposed to substitute x is equal to 1.5. Okay, so by the way only we are going to find the second part of the question. So how to do the second part? First we have to find out y of 1.5. So to find y of 1.5, okay, we'll take the first interval. F of x is equal to 3x cube minus 9x square plus 11x minus 11, such that 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2. Because of the interval only we are taking this spline equation. Okay, in this only we are going to substitute x is equal to 1.5. That means what? F of 1.5 equal to 3 into 1.5 power 3 minus 9 into 1.5 the whole square plus 11 into 1.5 minus 11. So simplifying this, and you can get the answer as minus 4.625. Therefore y of 1.5 is equal to minus 4.625. So this is the first one of the second part. Next we have to find out y dash of 2. Okay, to find y dash of 2. Okay, that means what? X is equal to 2. So in this case, you can take any one of the equation because x is equal to 2. In the first equation also x takes the value equal to 2. The second equation also x takes the value equal to 2. So choice is ours. If you are taking this first equation, find out the f dash and substitute x is equal to 2. If you are taking the second equation, find out the f dash and put x is equal to 2. Okay, choice is ours only. So if I am taking the first equation, okay, f of x is equal to 3x cube minus 9x square plus 11x minus 11. We need to find y dash of 2. That means we have to find out f dash of x. So what is f dash of x? F dash of x is equal to 9x square, okay, minus 18x plus 11, such that 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to. In this interval only I have taken. If you are taking the second interval, according to that you can write the f dash. Okay, put x is equal to 2. So f dash of 2 is equal to 9 into 2 square 4 minus 18 into 2 plus 11. That means 9 fours are 36 minus 36 plus 11. We can cancel these two, we can get 11. Therefore, y dash of 2 is equal to 11. So this is the last part of this question. Okay, so this is the way we have to do the problem under cubic spline. The problem is lengthy one only, but still little bit effort we have to put, we can complete the problem correctly. Okay, so once again I will repeat the question. Look at this. The overall view of the problem is find the cubic spline and the data will be given. So first we will write the given data and we supposed to write the first equation as involving with m. So writing that equation, here we have to put the value of I. How to find out the value of I means I takes the value 1 to n minus 1. In this problem n is equal to 2. So 2 minus 1, 1. So we can put the value of I is equal to 1 alone. Okay. So after substituting that, we are arriving an equation which is involving in m0, m1, m2. And we know that in the general case m0 and mn equal to 0. Comparing that, we are getting m0 and m2 equal to 0. Substituting these two values in this equation, you are getting m1 equal to 18. After find out our m0, m1 and m2, we are writing the spline equation and we are taking the first interval, comparing this interval with the general case because to find the value of I. So in the first interval, we are getting I equal to 0. So put I equal 0 in the spline equation, we are getting an equation. In this one, we have to substitute all the values, that is m0, x1, h. According to that, we have to substitute all the values. We are getting the first spline equation. By the same manner, we have to take the next interval. In the next interval also, we have to write the general case. Comparing that, we can get I is equal to 1. If suppose in this question, if there one more interval, that is for example 3 to 4 in the sense, then we are going to find I equal to 2. That case also we are supposed to do. In this problem, the problem complete up to I equal to 1. Then again write the spline equation, substituting the values, and here we are using a result, that is a minus b the whole cube. Applying that result, we are getting the second spline equation. So after completed the spline equation, we are supposed to write the final answer f of x is equal to 2 spline equations we have arrived. According to the first interval, one equation, and according to the second interval, we are getting the second spline equation. So after this, the problem is not completed. We are supposed to find the value of y of 1.5. For that, we have taken the interval 1 to 2 because x lies between 1 to 2 only. X takes the value as x is equal to 1.5. Substituting that, we are getting y of 1.5 as minus 4.625. Using calculator, you can do this, it doesn't matter. And then we are going to find out y dash of 2. How to find out this y dash? Y dash in the sense f dash. That means the value of x is 2. So you can take either the first interval or second interval because in both the interval x takes the value 2. So here I have taken the first interval. So for that, this is the first interval spline equation. So this equation we have to find out f dash. So differentiating this equation, you can get 9x square minus 18x plus 11. When you are differentiating a constant, the value is 0. So put x is equal to 2, you are getting the value of y dash of 2 is equal to 11. So this is the way we have to do the problem under cubic spline. Again I am telling you that before look at this video, you go to the introduction video of the spline, then come to the problem.